overhaul our exam system. www.acnh.com overhaul our exam system. The appointment of a new 9-member panel to reset the national education policy will only delay the much-needed reforms in elementary education, besides giving a thrust to our outdated college education. The earlier panel, headed by former Cabinet Secretary T.S.R. Subramanian, had done extensive work for 30 months in collating information and opinion from stakeholders, academics and experts. It appears the change at the helm of the HRD ministry, from a flamboyant Smriti Irani to a more sober Prakash Javadekar, led to this change of heart, with a new panel to do much the same work of giving Indian education a contemporary touch. Of course, a fair deal of ideologically driven motivation is likely in the fresh exercise, as the inputs of some affiliates will also be sought afresh by the panel headed by former ISRO chief K. Kasturi Rangan. The earlier committee's 230-page report, drawn from 5,000 responses, addressed several crucial issues, from rote learning and overdependence on board exam marks down to the quality of teachers, assessment methods and management of education. It's the quality of instruction that was found lacking, with the colonial legacy in basic education leading to a shocking lack of critical thinking by students. A complete overhaul of the exam system is needed so that it tests understanding than the ability to reproduce verbatim from textbooks. The spirit of inquiry is what we must instill in students as we battle the rising dropout rate. But if this whole exercise is to rewrite a few history books to give them a saffron tinge, it will be an exercise in futility while our graduates continue to remain largely unemployable. Comments. Visit website. Modi or Trump try to take ties to new level. www.acnh.com. Modi or Trump try to take ties to new level. When he had last visited the United States, when Barack Obama was still at the White House, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had confided to the US President that India was resolved to overcome the hesitations of history and embark on broadening and deepening ties with America in every conceivable arena, from the political to technological, from global to regional, close coordination in Afghanistan, from health to space. All that and more was to the fore when President Donald Trump, Mr. Obama's successor, widely viewed by almost everyone, including America's closest allies, with circumspection and wariness, hosted Mr. Modi at the White House on Monday. Not only did the two call one another wonderful things but used uncommonly open language to speak of third countries, China, North Korea and Pakistan. North Korea was pulled up in the joint statement for its destabilizing pursuit of nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles, and all parties that support this ambition were also hauled up. Doubtless the finger was pointing at China and its surrogate Pakistan. Pakistan was also told not to let its soil be used for launching terrorists in other countries and to speed up the trials over the 26/11 Mumbai attacks and the Pathankot attack. Indirectly, China's OBOR was ticked off by expressing support to regional connectivity that was transparent and respected the sovereignty of other countries. In fundamental ways, the areas covered in the ever-deepening strategic partnership appear little different from the Obama era, and ultimately the test of all proclamations will be how they work on the ground. But it can be said that Modi's India has found in the US its true haven. Speaking to the media, standing beside Mr. Trump, Mr. Modi, who refused to take questions though, had no hesitation broadcasting that the US was India's primary partner for its social and economic transformation. He also underlined that India and the US were not partners by chance. The PM's American visit started on a nervy basis. In of the record remarks, senior South Bloc officials made no secret of their uncertainty over how the Modi visit would unfold, given Mr. Trump's unpredictability. What was highlighted was they getting to know one another aspect. These officials must be so relieved now. India's Think West policy has been expressly revealed in the joint statement. This sums up the spirit of things. India has offered the US prime place in its defense, space, maritime, energy and technological development. In return, India has demanded that it be treated every inch with the same closeness as Washington's nearest allies. The two will fight the scourge of terrorism everywhere together. Of course, Mr. Modi had prepared well before the trip by announcing his government's keenness to do massive defense shopping from the United States. Comments visit website.